Hello.
Hello. We are back. Welcome back, everyone. If you are with us on Twitch, welcome back. If you are with us on YouTube, we're so glad you came back to watch us interact with a dragon. Where we last left off, our party had split themselves, oh so cleverly, with Jade, Kira, Quinn, and Liliana waiting in the clearing for Lauren to make his appearance, while River and Anissa did a little recon. And wouldn't you know it, perhaps fashionably late, maybe a little full of himself, as it were, Lauren made his appearance. A large white dragon crashing down. I guess crashing's not the right word, but you know. A very large body making an appearance is bound to leave a little mark. So, Jade, Quinn, Kira, Liliana, you were all sitting. Well, actually, what were you doing while you were listening to the wings of this dragon approach?
Sharpening my halberd.
Okay.
On my feet, shield in hand.
Okay.
I'm still sitting.
Okay. Quinn?
I probably just finishing that detect magic.
Okay.
I think Kira's been pacing and she's like finally stops as the noise reaches her ears. But yeah.
Okay. Lauren's blue eyes look over the four of you. Well, I'm here. His voice rumbles. Not as elegant as he speaks in his human voice, but no less powerful. And you look ready to attack. Should I be surprised? His eyes fix on you, Jade. I believe we had a deal.
I just crack one eye open because I'm still sitting. So, hearing that we're ready to attack him is news to me.
His head kind of twitches a little. My orb. If you please.
Who's a teacher Silva? And we had a deal about your friend.
I will either give you Silva now or the monastery. But you will give me the orb before I give you the other.
Very well. But I'm still not handing the orb over until those people have left the monastery. Because when I last heard is that he's in the middle of harming them. I very well can't give you the orb if your friend is hurting my people.
Died.
That's the bar?
If they are not died, bleeding, or injured.
turning them into popsicles for no reason count.
Have they been made into popsicles? Have you gone to verify this information yourself?
I mean, we can go together and verify it. Or you can just have them leave the monastery and that will get you your orb sooner.
Leaving will take time, but I shall begin it. And he throws his head back out and lets out a roar, piercing screech. Whereas when he landed before, it was more to announce his presence. This has the air of command about it. There are no words spoken in the Draconic language. River, Anissa, from your vantage point, what do you do? You can hear this. He is not being quiet. You might not be able to hear Liliana's responses, but he is absolutely not. His voice is loud.
Is what's-his-face still monologuing? River's watching down below. She is seeing if they're upholding their end of the bargain or if she needs to interfere.
I definitely probably would have like stood up unwisely, but not like near enough to the skylight. Just be like,
Okay.
Did you think that one was an attack? Are we kicking this off? Like very reluctantly putting hand on hilt.
I don't speak Draconic. It all just sounds aggressive no matter which way you paint it, but
Roll me a perception check. Or an insight check.
you're still invisible, by the way.
Okay, I'm standing up there invisible. For some reason,
Both of you.
why do I have an advantage on insight? What is this?
We thought there'd be more sneaking. That's why we're invisible.
I'm just invisible. Ooh, both. Oh, that was cotton cell. Okay. Yeah, 13.
All right. You glance down into the cafeteria below, and you watch as Aiden tossing this this white snowball back and forth stops. He lets out a laugh and starts saying something that's muffled by the glass. And then he stops again, and you watch as his demeanor changes. Whereas before, he was cocky. He was full of himself. He was there. Now he looks a little irritated as that high-pierced screech of a cry kind of echoes around the clearing. He crushes the snowball in his hand, and it disintegrates into snow particles. But he makes a wave, and in unison, you watch as the icy figures in black turn sharply and begin to march out. My orb.
Are they like anywhere towards like the entrance, or like is it clear that we can see that they're leaving from where we are?
Roll me a perception check.
River is going to send a message down below she's going to look for one of the elders. And like...
Okay. Which one? You have the tiefling, the halfling, or the earth genasi?
We've talked to one before, right? We talked to all
You've
three?
talked to all three.
Let's go.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's go with the tiefling.
Okay.
Is there anyone else left in there? We're watching from above. Don't look up.
He doesn't look up. I just had to do that for funsies. You get back. The frozen ones have departed. All those in black appear to have left, but we know he can hide some in the shadows, unseen.
Down below, they're saying that he's leaving, the armored black ones are leaving, but they don't know about the invisible ones.
I can't do much about.
Do we want to try recruiting?
I think they'd all leave. I'm gonna look over the roof though. How far away are they now?
Yes. Jade and Anissa, you can tell that they have just now, because it's only been a minute or so, they have just now begun to pass the courtyard. So they have about 10 to 15 more feet before they even hit that front gate. The first of them. So my friends out in the clearing, you don't see anybody yet. It's still quiet, and the Lauren is just looming in front of you, kind of looking a little irritated. Anissa, what did you want to see aside from?
Mostly just if they were like actually leaving. No one's peeling off. Just making sure.
They do appear to be following the orders.
I'm gonna go down and check on them, and then do you want to literally shoot another message?
I mean, yeah, we can definitely do that. Do we want to tell them to go somewhere safe, barricade themselves in, or barricade the door, and then we start heading that way? Or...
Yeah, I would just want to make sure that they're like all actually good.
Okay.
Which
yeah.
we could also just climb down the front, I guess. I just like kind of am giving up on that idea. I wanted to do like a real cool like rappel through the skylight. And
Oh, no, don't let me stop
I
you.
look sadly at the skylight, and then I just drop the rope off the like side of the building and start climbing down.
The skylight would get in there quicker and would stop the
No,
people from leaving
no.
seeing.
You used a reasonable voice, and here we go. Are you coming? I'm like on the ground.
Well, if we're gonna send a message, I should probably stay up here.
It's still a good idea. I figured now we just follow them out since they're all leaving.
River's gonna send a message down to the cafeteria to the same one. Gather up everyone you can, get to safety, barricade yourselves, lock the doors, whatever you need to do. We can't help you if anyone's invisible. I'll keep an eye, see if anyone strikes you, but... I don't have see invisibility, I go invisible, come on!
You get back,
my own things against me.
Also,
you get
just
back
like walking in the front door of the cafeteria.
Passing by the armored people like, oh, excuse me, no, oh, excuse me,
They're
no.
further away than that.
Are you on the are you like on the outside in the clearing, or are you in the courtyard?
Like directly down the side of the cafeteria.
Oh,
Because I would have waited
like,
until they were like starting to go through the gate and then rappelled down sassily.
into the monastery or outside the monastery? Because it's like if you think it's like a big O. Like there's a central.
Okay, then I'm good. I guess then I'm good to go through the. No, I don't. Never mind on my whole thing.
I mean, you're gonna have to get down eventually, but
Well,
like,
'cause
are you going down in to speak to the elders, or like rappelling down the exterior of the monastery itself?
I was thinking the exterior of just the cafeteria because it sounded like it was its own thing.
Yes. Well,
Right?
it's like it's all connected, but it's like you've got like this sort of with everything along the outside being like building, and then down here there's like another long room that's the cafeteria. It's all connected though.
I figured they were walking like out an external door of the cafeteria, but if that is not the case,
No, they're going through the courtyard, like through the main bulk of the monastery.
I'm just trying to get like down onto ground level near the cafeteria, I guess.
Okay. So then we
With
can
that,
say
like I'm not gonna do it when they're close enough to see me, but like once they're away,
okay.
I will scoot.
Okay. You go down. River, what are you putting in your note?
Popsicle status stopped ? Awen and the guards in black plate appear to be leaving, marching out the front. No word on the invisible guards yet. Haven't seen them. I think that's the point. And shoots it off.
Roll that attack. And then you're gonna roll a d6.
Disadvantage?
Nope, straight roll.
Natural
don't have the dragon.
one.
Roll a d6
Oh, no.
for me.
3. Oh, wait, nope. 5.
You fire off this crossbow. It soars just as Lauren beats his wings down as he's getting a little irritated. It catches the crossbow bolt.
Do I notice this in the air before it hits him?
What is your passive perception? Because you're
13.
watching the front door. I will say go ahead and roll me a perception check. Because I'd say out of 13, no. But since you are facing the monastery, I will give you the chance to roll for it.
20.
Whew.
It's very faint, but you see a glimmer of moonlight catching something silver flying through the sky, aimed towards Lauren.
I'm gonna
who
move
was
for it.
number 5.
I'm gonna move for it.
Okay. Are you... So you're going... What? How are you moving for it? What are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I could deflect or catch it.
Because it
It's
is up
very
in
on
the
brand.
air. It is up in the air. Are you going to scale this dragon to try and get this? Or are you going to try and climb a tree? What are you going to do? You just see a glimmer of something small flying through the air towards Lauren.
I could give you a boost. I have my shield out.
I'm gonna have Kira yeet me into the air. Get it?
Okay, how do you get Kira to yeet you into the air? I want this.
I just jump up and start charging towards Kira. And I'm just as I'm running,
What?
I'm just
What?
like, Kira, lift me up.
All right.
I gotta,
all right.
I gotta
yeah,
grab
yeah,
this.
I've got my shield out already. We're gonna do a full Avengers shit. Like, yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Okay.
just like, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Sprint
Kira-
towards her, flip onto the shield, and you just bounce me right up in the air.
Mhm.
All right. Kira, I want a strength check
All right.
or athletics. I'll take
Alright.
either one.
Hell yeah.
Jade, I want acrobatics.
Mm-mm-mm. We'll go with this one. And cross our fingers. Okay. That's a 24.
Okay.
Plus 9 athletics, baby!
And
10. It's not graceful. It's not elegant, as you know Jade to be. This is a quick decision. Spur of the moment, instantaneous, no thoughts, just action. Jade runs towards the shield. Kira, you're not sure why, but you are ready for it. You push her up into the air. Jade flies up. Lauren looks like he's ready to lash out. Jade, can I get a quick dexterity check? Straight dex.
Ooh, 8.
Is there a modifier for deflect missile? Or is that just something you can do? Or is it a key point? It's a key point, right?
Deflect missile, you can you use your reaction and you roll to reduce the damage that the missile would do. And if it drops it to 0, you can catch it. And then if you spend a key point after you have caught it, you can throw it back at something.
Okay. What is a crossbolt damage die? I am going to roll for it, and we are going to see if you catch it or if it still hits Lauren.
For River, that's a 1d8 plus 3.
Okay. Are you ready?
Nope.
Testing dice rolls. Okay. I have my roll.
Alright. Because this is just the damage one, right?
Yeah, if you roll higher to knock my damage down to 0, you can catch it.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you roll?
15.
You're not flying through the air gracefully. In fact, you feel a little off kilter. And for a moment, you're afraid you're going to miss it, and it's going to pierce the dragon's hide. But you've done enough acrobatics in your life that you rotate. And in the last second, before you think you're going to miss it, you snatch it out of the air, catching it as you begin to fall back down to the earth.
Yeah, slow fall.
Lauren looks around. An attack? We had a deal.
No, this is not an
And
attack.
leave.
This is a message. And when I landed, I show the crossbow bolt with the note attached and take the note off of it in full view of him to make sure, and then just like toss the bolt to the side. And I'll just pass the note to Quinn to read it.
You get the note saying that they appear to be leaving.
To the group. Things seem to be okay inside.
And it's at this point the faint sound of plate armor click, 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 click as they begin to walk out. You see the first pitch black glimmer exit the front of the monastery with that faint icy mist drifting from the opening in the helm of the armor. Lauren turns back to look at you. My orb. Now.
Suppose for now I won't ask about Teacher Silva, but
Oh, I have her. She's here. But she will remain within my possession until I have the orb in hand.
I take the orb out and set it on the ground.
He glances at you three, the rest of you, almost daring you to try and stop him. His claws make divots in the dirt as he flexes them and stretches a hand out to pick up the small orb. It looks like a tiny piece of glitter in his massive claws. And he holds it between two long talons. Finally! And he crushes it in his hands. As it crushes, ice begins to swirl out, up, and around. His body pulses, muscles rippling beneath the scales. Wind bursts out of him, and I need everyone right by him to make me a dexterity saving throw to try and keep your ground.
I was about to say I'm going to cast Bless on the other three.
Okay.
While he's doing that.
Okay, then you can do yours at disadvantage, since you're casting Bless.
That's fine. I'm giving Bless to the other three. Y'all get a D4 on that saving throw.
Don't think a D4 will help a natural 1.
Well,
but,
well shit.
Nope.
Well shit, Liliana.
You know, I didn't even like this character, dude. It's fine.
Can this be seen from the courtyard at all?
Oh yeah.
And the roof.
Oh well, not in the courtyard, but if you're on the exterior, in the clearing,
The roof would see it for sure, though.
Yes, River, you can see this. From your vantage point, it doesn't look like he's just pulsing. There is a very clear aura of white ice magic.
Yep,
like,
she's gonna start
Super
booking it.
Saiyaning around him.
It's like slides down rope and we starts sprinting, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Weird shit! Weird shit!
At this distance, you all can feel the breeze. Whereas my 4 who are right beneath him, it is a gale of wind. Icy. What are our dexterity saves?
17.
Okay.
12. Grand total of 7. Natural
Okay.
1.
Love it.
18.
Anyone who did not get a 20 or higher, you are knocked to the ground and thrown 10 feet away from him, sliding in the dirt as his power comes crashing back into him. It lasts 1 second, 2 seconds. Slowly it begins to fade. Ripple. When you look back at him, before he looked less than what he does now. His size it's not necessarily doubled, but he seems bigger. Whereas before, in comparison as a dragon, he was lithe, he was sleek. Now he is muscle and sharp spines. His eyes flare, and you can almost see the icy magic glowing off of them. And he looks around and he cracks his shoulders and glances at you, Jade. Thank you for your generosity in this. It is nice to be back to my power again. And he starts to turn.
I suppose you still have need to teach your Silva then.
Oh, how could I forget? Oh, just a moment. And he reaches a claw up onto his back and pulls down a sack of white fabric. And gently, for this large, gargantuan beast, rolls out the body of Silva. What do you do?
From this distance, can I tell if she's knocked out or if she's dead?
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check. And I'd say you're about 15 feet away from her. So just a flat medicine check.
Ooh, 8.
She's laying on her side, her back towards you. From where you are, you see no movement. Lauren continues turning away, back to face the monastery. What do you do?
I'm not doing anything, but with his back to me, I am pulling out that soul gem.
Which one? Gold or
no? The
oh yes,
spell
yes.
gem. Sorry.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Jade, what? Or Liliana? Anyone?
Well, I was just going to say to Jade, say the word and we'll follow you.
He came from the other side of the monastery when he was flying down, right?
Yes. So, like, behind it.
I take it you're heading home.
No. Not anymore. I have better things to do with my time. I didn't get that. What was that?
It said better than going home?
There is a reckoning that your pissant of a generation will face. And I will herald it in the face of our great master. Now, if you hinder me, my patience will run out.
Surely someone so great and powerful as you would not serve a master.
I'll serve him. And he kind of like whips his head back around to look at you.
I mean, I would think that a creature so powerful, especially now, would be able to do anything on your own accord.
Oh, he will reward those who bring him to the light.
Oh.
Now,
How does one bring them to the light?
you bow before him in his glory.
So you've done this?
No. I am one of the great ones. The creators of this world. Not that you in your infinitesimal life would understand that.
You're right. One such as me, I have merely lived a blink I'm just I am confused because if one such as you, one of the creators, coming to your own right here and right now would serve another? I am intentionally trying to play into his arrogance right now.
Oh yeah. Okay. I am a right hand to that of a god king.
Are you not a god king yourself?
Roll me a persuasion check, please.
$23.
I am not so deluded as to think I could rival his great return. However, it would be nice to test out my regained strength.
You're the type to back out on your own deals.
Oh, I never said I'd play here. What say we let the world know that I have been remade. I think the great tree could use a little casting down, considering all that you did to hinder Dilrule's plan. Now, I have better things to do than deal with those lesser than myself. Anissa River.
We're booking it.
That was going to be my question.
Just like Scourge running.
Did he just say he was gonna set the tree on fire? I think he just said.
We're like,
Yeah.
like,
At what point can
the
we hear
flash
this? How many
music.
rounds was that?
Oh,
He was vamping for a bit.
He is not quiet. You could hear his side of the entire conversation. And he is no longer facing the monastery. He is no longer facing the Strord Mountains, at which he calls home. He is facing the 4 meager mortals who would dare to try and hinder him from continuing on his way, after he was so graciously going to leave you.
How far away are we, approximately?
I would say, considering how long he's been monologuing, in a sense, you guys are probably within battle range to him. So I'd say within, at most, 60 feet of him now. Maybe closer. Probably closer. Probably about 45 feet.
Okay, if we're like, yeah, I would get as close as like the tree line would allow, because like we heard him start shit, but if no one else is gonna start shit, you know,
yeah,
just that's that Frozen thing of I'm not, but maybe I am. Printer's blocks.
Not that we're using it, just so you're aware of where you're coming from.
At the butt.
You're at his butt. Coming from behind him.
Backdoor lover.
And correct me if I'm wrong, GM, but this is an ancient dragon, yes?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Are we fighting a powered up ancient dragon, my level 7 party companions?
Hell
No,
no.
he's threatening this tree that we just unpoisoned.
We just
I don't
fixed
know.
that
Yeah,
tree.
we'll just flash freeze. That's the thing. Go flash
You got
freeze
the
the tree
fire
after he's done.
bladders. Just throw some fire bladders at this dude. It'll be fine.
I got what I
Fire
wanted.
bladders. Dude, I have a bandolier of fucking oil and wine skins. We're so fucked.
And
That's gotta be like fireball damage, right?
Gotta be.
Fuck that
Only
tree.
reasonable thing.
That's okay. People live in that tree.
That's unfortunate.
This is like some Avatar stuff, guys.
Nothing we can do about it.
Can't fix all the problems, I guess.
I've done Diarul's bidding long enough. Perhaps some of her land would benefit being beneath someone of my caliber now. And his wings kind of stretch out, and where they were big before, they are massive now. The talons at the ends of the are they pinions? No, those are feathers. At the ends are hooked and jagged as the leathery wings stretch out. I wonder how fast I can go. And he slowly begins to pump his wings, getting ready to take off. What do you all do?
I just put a hand on Quinn's shoulder and kind of a don't fucking say anything else kind of gesture.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Who did he say? Whose territory?
Diorul.
Diorul.
Can you spell that please again?
Diorul. Diorul.
Thank you.
Does anybody recognize that name?
Yeah.
Roll me a history check if you want to recall.
Would my
Quinn
super
had
special blood hunter
advantage
brain?
Yes.
That's a 4.
That's a 3.
I'm just a kid from the mountain. I wouldn't know.
That he
shit.
was.
That's a 26.
Okay.
Wizard.
Liliana, what you
Thank
got?
God.
Do I get blood hunter extra special juice? Doesn't matter.
Uh,
Natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
My friends who got 15 or higher, you would recall that the dragon, the green dragon that you fought in the tree, claimed to be a daughter of Diorul. Quinn, you know that Diorul is essentially her territory, as this land is broken up for the 10 dragons, or the 10 creators of the world, is that forest of Eurasia, where the Evertree sits as the power of the font of power for that area. No. Wait, I need to look at my map. Hold on. Was that hers? Was that hers? Do I know where my dragons live? Do I know where they live?
I rolled a 3. I can't help you there.
Yeah, I got a 4. Not much better.
We're just like looking over to
I lied.
remembering she's invisible. I'm like, are we going? Are we not going? Anissa, are you still there?
I would like to retcon the name, because Diorul is in Ezrona. Avareth is in Eurasia. So I will retcon that. That was my bad.
Cool.
So Avareth is Avareth. Either way, he definitely would still go torment Diorul because she's also fun.
Are we we're getting burned down the tree vibes though? Did he say that, or there's been dragon talking.
He's pretty explicitly said that that's where he's going first to like make his. He's gonna make his own ball entrance since they weren't doing those at that party.
This is the
Busted.
worst.
I'm sure he'll improve the place. Let him go.
The place is so flammable. It's a giant tree.
Yeah.
He's a nice dragon. He's
is
gonna
a
freeze
nice
it.
dragon.
He's not going to burn it.
Yeah, he'll turn it into a giant popsicle.
That.
Well, that's true.
Forgot what kind of.
Or
dragon.
just use his claws to tear it from the earth.
Yeah. Just.
Oh, no. Come the fuck on.
God damn it.
Damn.
You know, use his massive paws. Killer claws. Hear him roar. See him foam.
Edit.
Team front of the dragon.
Wind begins to swell around him as he flaps his wings. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Also
Even
blessed
from
for what it's
35
worth.
feet away?
Yep,
you're still
even from
blessed?
35
Yep,
feet away.
yep.
Ooh, 19
Oh, shit,
plus
I should've rolled
dexterity.
that.
What
Think of
now?
this
Saving?
as the
20?
Inquisition dragons doing that little flappy thing where they get you all under them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
26.
Mm.
Is this a
11.
check or saving throw?
Save.
Okay,
Saving
thank you.
throw.
Dex save.
Dirty 20.
15.
Okay. Anyone who got an 20 or higher, you are able to keep your feet. However, everyone slides into the center as he pumps his wings up, his massive body gaining altitude. He lets out a laugh that echoes across the land. And as he takes to the sky, he says, I am returned! And almost like a rubber band flying from fingers, he shoots off into the sky, leaving you all gathered in the center amongst rent earth from his claws, from very clear dents from where his body landed. The sound of the metal boots still rhythmically leaving the monastery in a clank, 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 clank.
Checking on the teacher's body.
Give me a medicine check, please.
Okay. $15.
You crouch down next to Silva's body. She's this older woman. Her gray hair pulled back into a messy bun. Her wrinkled skin not too pale. You place your fingers on her neck and check for a pulse. You feel nothing. So you shift your hands and you wait for a second. 1, 2. Ta-thump.
Lay on hands.
The magic flows from you into her. How much healing do you give her?
I'll give her a solid 20.
What does your level 20 or 20 points of lay on hands look like?
It's that same warm golden glow that Kira's magic tends to have, but it kind of starts in like like from her chest, and then like from her where her holy symbol rests, and kind of just like travels down her arm into the person that she's trying to heal, until that glow is then like kind of surrounding the person.
The magic envelops Silva. Soft. What's going on?
I'll step back to let Jade get up closer.
And Silva begins to shift and push herself up into a seated position.
I'll go over and kneel down next to her.
Jade? What are you doing back so soon? I didn't expect you back for at least a month or two, if not more.
About how long has it been since we've been gone?
About 3 weeks at most.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting close to a month.
Yeah.
I'll just say, how long do you think it's been since I left?
Well, I mean, it's not quite a month. Well, has it been a month? I lost count of the days. Has it been more than a month?
No, it's been about 3 weeks.
Okay, that feels about right. How did I end up out here?
I think we have much to discuss.
Yes. Well then, and she looks around at all of you, and there's a glimmer in her eye. You all have the look of Reyna about you. Let us go somewhere a little more relaxing to chat. And she stands up and kind of like cracks her back. Oh, I feel like I haven't moved in like a few hours, but not sleeping on a soft bed. Anyway, are you hungry? I know Mexic doesn't like to admit it, but he makes a mean chili. Come now. Let us all retire and who are they? And she points to the soldiers in black armor. Still filing.
She didn't do this loud enough to draw attention, right?
No. She's just talking to you all.
Just yelling.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to gauge,
what
the
are you all doing
volume.
here?
Like, I know she's smarter than that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how close they were.
Are they like still in the process of leaving? Do they look like they were distracted?
They should've cleared the grounds,
almost yeah, that looks like they're almost out of back into the woods on their way out. Excuse me.
Like one hand on the crossbow, River's just like, last chance before they get too far. We could still start a fight.
Yeah, you could just stand behind him and like do that lightning thing. I'm still invisible. I punch a tree.
Maybe we just
We should let that go.
Yeah. Picking battles.
You don't want to face my scary ice monster, man?
Oh, so the dragon can come back? Absolutely not.
I mean, I don't think the dragon cares about him anymore. That dragon's like, I don't give a shit about these dudes. I'm gonna go.
Did he ever give a shit about them?
Well, he gave enough shit to make them leave, and now we could.
True.
Stand behind them and do some chain lightning. Okay.
I vote no.
My metagaming got voted down.
Hey, River's on team. Go start a fight.
Amber is on Team Go Certified, as per usual.
This is accurate. Yes.
Isn't that like 50 people versus 7? Like,
I
come
think
on.
Quinn is also on Team Start a Fight.
No,
Oh.
Jessica is
Jess is-
always
Jess-
on Team Start a Fight.
See, so is Natalie usually, however.
I mean,
Bad
it-
It does have a
idea.
cool
very
watch.
large dragon just took off at Mach 7.
I'm over here just waiting for
Oh.
like the atom bomb sound in the background.
Right?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm just
Just
sitting
waiting
on a
for
level
like the
5
wave
melt.
of ice.
Some like Wile E. Coyote like sound effects of him like falling off the cliff.
yeah, I'm also on Team Start a Fight, but that's because I have fun monsters to throw at you. But
Which
I can
like,
always
yes.
throw them at you later. Especially if you let them leave.
What is so like we can clearly see the guards beginning to trail out. Do we see Aiden?
Roll me an investigation because you're looking for him specifically.
Okay. 27.
Damn. Ooh.
Wait, is that
You
right?
look over.
No, 26. Sorry.
Okay. You look over at the slowly milling black armored mass. You see a few figures in leathers appear, but they're walking with the same haggard gait as the men in armor. And you see a single figure, no armor, very clearly. He's white. Not the pale of his skin. White. There is a frost misting from his body. He stands looking at you all before he turns and follows the black-plated armor out. Not walking with the same gait he did before. This is meticulous. This is rigid. This is inhuman.
Can I sense any blood in him?
With a 26, how... I think. Alright, he's about 50 or so feet in gaining from you. You stretch out your hemocraft senses. You can feel your companions and Silva behind you. There is nothing in the figures that disappear into the tree line.
Kira, how far out can you sense undead things?
I usually have to be kind of close, not like super close. That's usually all I find it in my notes. About 60 or so feet away.
Then Liliana will just say,
Something about them.
I can't feel any blood coursing through their veins. Because of my particular specialties, my curses would still affect them all the same, whether they have blood or no, but
Yeah.
I think he's building an army of undead instead of an army of werewolves now.
Any chance?
Great.
Oh, sorry, was this quiet just between the two of you?
No, I'm
Probably not.
talking.
Any chance it reminds you of the creatures we found in the tomb?
Motherfucker. Liliana does not say that. But
Liliana's a lady.
She is. She
far
is
away?
Lady Liliana Toltei.
She is indeed. DM, how far away are they from us at this point?
50 feet and gaining.
Great, fantastic. I'll just like kind of run up a little bit closer and do a divine sense to get a few more of them within range.
You cast out your divine sense, and you are met with the icy sting of masses of undead shifting and moving in the tree line away from you.
The faint golden glow from like behind her eyes when she does her divine sense fades, and she just kind of like shivers a bit, and she's just standing there stunned for a moment. Yep, you got that one right.
Another thing to keep an eye out for.
Oh, that was weird. That I think that's the most that I've ever sensed at a time with this thing. That was, whew, okay. That was a lot.
Yes, well. I suppose we regroup and have some chili.
Guess so.
Silva leads you all back into the monastery, where quiet chatter and relief floods the building. Kids run around, adults chat, and Mexic and Thaira and Kairos are moving amongst their disciples and making sure everyone is okay. And Silva looks around. Everyone appears to be on edge. What did I miss? What have I missed? And at the sound of her voice, a few glance over and they go, "Oh, Silva, welcome back. Silva, we're so glad to see you. Are you unhurt?" So yes, I'm fine. Are you all okay? And a bunch of voices start chatting at once. Kairos, the tiefling, steps up and he goes, "We have all had a stressful few days. Let us take some time to rest and recover. Let Silva catch up. Shall we head towards a more comfortable place to sit?" And he glances at you all.
On the way in, if she hasn't shown back up.
Yep.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Same.
Yeah, like she hasn't shown back up, right?
She was given wait 2 hours or wait until tomorrow.
Yeah, like I knew we knew the direction she was going.
She'll be back.
It's true.
I mean, she probably heard that roar though. She probably not coming near here.
But that was within the 2-hour window, and the roar went away.
Whoever is in back of the procession.
Probably River,
Which
River's
I'm gonna
waiting to
guess
peel
is, I'm gonna guess it's River. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just walk in the woods and grab Cheap real quick from where we left her.
Smart idea. You wanna an up on the invisibility?
Nah. I think it'll be no better or worse than anything else right now.
Alrighty, good luck. And she will smack you on the shoulder, or kind of guess, because I'm assuming you're still invisible, and give you a bardic inspiration.
No, I punched the tree, so I was visible.
Yeah, okay. So aggressive.
I didn't want to be left out anymore. No,
Which
yeah.
is great,
I will,
because River's only instructions for breaking invisibility is to punch Anissa, so you didn't punch yourself, so...
That's hurtful. Yeah, so I'm gonna go from like where we left Chi in the ground and go out a little bit and use my obviously super good tracking skills that I totally. Mm-hmm.
And your bardic inspiration.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna I'm just gonna say her name at a reasonable volume because.
I did tell you, I'll reshare the instruction I told her, which was go to the forest and make sure the monastery is not visible.
I will walk for a bit and then at a reasonable volume start saying Chi. Chi! Chi! There's chili at the monastery. Also...
It's safe to come out now!
Oh, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, let's go get some food. Come on.
Okay. And the little pink-skinned, golden-eyed tiefling pops up out of her bush that dissipates around her. Did I hide good? I think I did really good. I'm getting better at this.
Yeah, no, that was good. Yeah, but I'm very hungry. There was the whole roof climbing incident. Let's go.
She falls in step right beside you.
River's also going to peel off, remove the cultist robes, but stash them away for later. Return to the storeroom and return the 3 health potions that she swiped.
Okay. So you still have the first 3, but you're going to return the additional 3.
Well, she doesn't have those 3.
No,
those
I know, but
okay. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you return those. Kyrus leads you back into the cafeteria that, as you enter, there is a distinct temperature change. It is cold in this room, almost as if there was a ghostly presence lingering here. As you move about, aside from Liliana, as you move about, you do feel the temperature rising. So it's not a lingering effect. And if the outside temperature was like hot, this would feel great. But it was kind of cool. It's getting into the fall season, the autumn time. So it's a little chilly in this room. Yep. Kyrus gestures for y'all to find any seat. And Silva steps away from Mexic, who just kind of is like, okay. He goes and ventures into the kitchen to go begin cooking. Now I feel as if I've missed quite a bit, Silva says as she sits down on a bench facing out. Unless we're all sitting at the same table.
Yeah, I'd probably say the same table.
Okay. So right now we just have Liliana, Quinn, Jade, and Kira with Silva, Thaira, and Kyrus, who all kind of sit down. And in comparison to how lunch was earlier in the day, this feels much more normal for you, Jade. It feels more comfortable for the rest of you, even with the cooler temperatures. What do you all do?
Before I take a seat, I'm gonna do a very deep formal bow and apologize to the group or to the elders. These forces were brought here because of something I did.
They all nod, but they don't speak. Silva just goes, there's been more than one of us who has done something that has put our home here in some form of danger or another. Nowhere is ever totally safe. However, we appreciate you coming back. Not that I know exactly what happened. I do remember them mentioning your name. The halfling goes, I did nothing wrong ever. And Kyrus goes, oh, yeah, we've heard that one before. It's like, what? I have never put us in danger in my entire life. And what do you call the, what was it? The, owlbear incident that happened 3 years ago? How was I to know that the egg was not dead when I took it? I thought it would be a great souvenir. I did not realize that it had been incubating. And the rampage the owlbear's mother went on was not your fault? No, it was not. Could have just come in, looking for it. And they kind of, like, settle down into quiet chittering and laughing, and Silva kind of, like, winks at you, Jade. You came back to help. That is all anyone who has done anything could hope to do.
Yes, but I fear that we've set down the path we can't go back on.
Was that not the means of what Lady Regna sent you down in the first place?
I suppose that's true.
Why don't you tell me what it is that I have missed? Appear to have missed quite a lot, it would seem.
I mean, I think the other elders have a better picture than I do.
Kyrus nods and explains what happened. The man in white came to us and said he had a few friends who needed a place to sleep for the night. Of course, we don't turn anyone away seeking refuge. Anybody is welcome within our walls. He took you back to speak with you, and Silva's kind of like, I don't remember that. And Kyrus continues. And you went into the back room and spoke with him as his friends in black began to fill into our walls under the guise of rest and respite. And then he came out, but you did not. He said you had stepped away for a bit and would be back within the next few days, barring a transaction, but he didn't say more than that. And then now you've come back to us. A transaction? What? I didn't make any deals. Would this happen to be your doing? Your actions, Jade? And she just kind of glances at you. Not accusing, just trying to understand.
Yeah, we were in possession of an item that he wanted. And we were going to, well, at least I had intended on giving him the item, but something told me that I needed to check on here first.
And we are glad you did, Thaira chimes in. It's always wonderful to see you back here, and you brought such wonderful friends.
Oh yeah, I guess I should probably introduce these guys. We just make all the rounds.
And they're all... As you're all introduced, Silva kind of glances over all of you and seems to like nod. Thaira gives you a very hearty salute, and Kyrus offers a gentle wave to each of you. Well, I guess we shall leave you all to rest and recover. It is at this point, you, River and Anissa, with Chi in tow, have returned and joined the table, unless there was anything you wanted to do before joining. Okay.
I think River's gonna ask Spot if she sees any of like the kids that stopped us, if they're still here, the ones that would go invisible, or any of the older kids or anything, if Averin or any of the other guards had stayed in a room or would be anywhere that they slept or put things down or kind of an area that they nested, and then she's gonna go and try and loot, ransack, investigate.
Okay. As you walk through the halls, there a couple of the monks kind of like go in their rooms and they're like, what is this? And it's like a nightgown, or one of them holds up a bag.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you.
And they're like, oh, all right.
Anything suspicious at all, we'll take it. Just try and track them down or figure out what they're doing.
Hearing that, everyone goes into their rooms to look for anything. You don't manage to get a lot. You do get 3 bags, a set of clothes, and another necklace with the symbol on it. But other than that, they didn't appear to have much on them already.
Okay. And nothing suspicious written in the floors.
Are you looking for ritual symbols?
She is 100% looking for ritual symbols. There's been one in every stop we've been in along the way.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
It's like a 4. Hold on. Oh, wait. That's a 7.
No, there does not appear to be any carvings or ritual symbols here.
Okay, she'll thank them and then haul the loot back. And happy holidays, and drop the loot on the table.
Okay. I will let you know what you find. Now, I'm sure you all do have any questions for us. And Silva looks around. The faint smell of chili pepper begins to waft into the room. Chili powder. Or we can let you rest and recover. Jade, I would like to spend some time hearing all about all your adventures so far. 3 weeks is the longest you've been away from us. I'm sure you're having a grand time.
That is certainly a phrase for it.
Oh? She looks very interested. We can speak later. I'll let you all catch up. And she kind of like pats the table. Now let's go make sure Mexico is not burning down the kitchen again. Somewhere in the distance you hear him. It was one time. And the elders get up and leave you all alone at your table.
Do we hear it? I was just gonna say, do we hear any large bombs in the distance during this entire time?
High or low?
No, I don't like this game.
You are.
Hi.
You sit in silence, listening, your ears stretching to hear any faint sound of disturbance. The silence stretches, and there is nothing in the distance. You don't hear anything.
Cool.
Okay. So we gave the dragon the orb, but it made him super buff, is what happened, right?
Yeah.
And now he's gonna go be either freeze the tree or be king of the tree.
Probably both.
Probably a bit of both, yes.
And we can't fight him, especially now that he has the orb, just to...
Not right now.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
by ourselves.
So we're not going back to the tree right this second. Not to be like a henchman about it, but like, what the fuck are we up to?
I have an idea.
I like
Of
that.
course you do.
Authority.
What do you got?
We know of a location where there's another dragon who could use our help.
Right.
That we
That's
could
right.
also supercharge, and we could fight a dragon with a dragon.
I like that idea.
I liked the tone of that idea.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. So I'm real confident about that, actually. Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
right.
supposedly the metallic dragons are far more good aligned in general as opposed to their chromatic counterparts from what you've explained to us before, Quinn. And when I went into the golden orb, the voice that spoke to me was not filled with malice. It even felt helpful. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I think with Lady Reyna gone, we need more allies. We're outgunned. We need people who know what's going on and how we can best approach it.
Yeah, we do.
I also feel terrible. So when we're done planning, I'm going to go lay down.
You okay, Lily?
Yeah.
Oh, you were speaking to me. Yes. Yes, I'm fine. Well, if anyone needs me.
Yeah, also inside check. Like,
Yeah, same, yeah.
Did they get possessed by a dragon, and are they going to eat us in our sleep?
It's like a party insight check. Oh, not for me. 5.
No,
Working as intended.
14.
Oh, I have an advantage on that. Shit.
Ooh.
Oh, for a natural 20 for 21.
God damn.
Oh,
River got
busted.
a dirty 20 on
Absolute
her
bastard.
bestest friend. Lily, how you feeling?
I rolled a 12, so if you're above that. Liliana seems worried about something separate from all of this and just stared at her food rather than eating any of it. And she stands and says, "If anyone needs me, I should be up for follow."
We know where
And-
we're going tomorrow?
I don't know, but we're
Yeah,
definitely staying the night here at least, I believe,
Yeah.
yes.
Do we want to head out? Just head out tomorrow morning? Oh,
I guess we could decide over breakfast is the vibe.
yeah.
Raises an eyebrow at Liliana as I'm saying that, though.
Master, and I'll turn to the elders and say, if you could show me to one of the rooms you at least mind me occupying.
Pyrus stands up and nods. Yes, we have some spare rooms down this way. Would you prefer to be up or down? You want to be up on this floor or on the ground floor?
If you have a room with no windows, that would be my preference.
Ira, is the back room set up? Well, yes. We had about 30 people coming in here. Needed a room, so we set it up. It's a bit small for our usual rooms. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Perfect. This way. Follow me.
River's gonna give up and just like pat you on the shoulder. It's like, pleasant dreams, Lily. And bardic inspiration for whatever the fuck you're about to do. And she's also going to little puppy Dan just follows after you. She doesn't do Hound of the Ill Omen, but Dan's gonna follow you.
What does non-Hellhound puppy Dan look like?
He is an adorable little puppy of darkness and fire, okay?
I know, but you said he's not. Does he still have his little too wide of a smile with the smoke kind of curling out? Or is he just like a little black void with a smile that's too big?
No, it's like a miniature dachshund, but like it went to hell and came back and got a little weird.
Oh my gosh.
Love him. He is just patting behind you, Liliana, like
excited,
doing that little
and
wiggle
full
butt
of, like,
puppy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool. And I'll go to my room.
We'll show you to a back room that looks to be as if it was more of a very large storage closet than an actual room. It's enough to fit a twin bed and a little nightstand, but not much more than that.
Wunderbar.
We will come back to that. What are the rest of you doing?
Who else from the temple is in the mess hall?
Everyone's beginning to filter in. Silva kind of wanders back from the kitchen with a grin on her face. The kids kind of all join together at the kids' table. Is there anyone in particular you're looking for?
No, I was just curious because I didn't really know what conversations we were gonna do, and I'm not really sure what time it is right now.
It's about 9 o'clock in the evening.
These kids need to go to bed.
But dinner. Mexican just made chili. First dinner, then bed.
Dinner, then bed.
Do they have wine here, Jade? Or anything fermented? Nothing fermented, like strong kombucha.
Ugh.
No, it's just.
It's just a little vinegary. It's fine. It's good for the gut, though. Come on.
I feel like we probably do have something. I'm just unsure because they were just occupied, you know. But I can look for some for you.
The me that wants to say I don't want to put you out, and the me that would appreciate some wine after climbing on the roof.
I mean, it's not like it's a huge effort for me to look for some.
Well, in that case, thank you. And I like lean back and I'm just like eating chili and hoping for wine.
River.
I'm just gonna
Oh, go ahead.
rummage around the back kitchen while like anything else is going on.
I'll take cooking, Sherry.
Mexic is in the process of doing dishes. He's like, first they asked me to cook, and now I have to clean. This is just not fair. It's supposed to be who doesn't cook cleans. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. He's like mumbling to himself.
I'll take over the dishes and tell him to find something alcoholic for my crew.
Would they prefer wine or ale?
Both.
Right. He'll go down to the little cellar, and you hear a rumble of earth. And he comes up holding 2 bottles of wine and a small keg, like a little personal-sized keg. What do you think this will be enough for them?
I think so.
Right. All right. It's the least we can do after you saved us all from occupation. So, thank you. And he'll come out and I come bearing gifts, courtesy of Jade. And he will set the keg down and put a little spigot on it and set down the 2 bottles of wine. They're yours. Enjoy.
Happens a keg. No, I don't.
I was like, he already put a spigot in it, so all you gotta do is just
Right.
let it go.
Thank you.
River is kind of going through the loot, seeing if there's anything immediately shiny, but she is, like, as she's doing that, it's gonna, like, hold up the pocket watch, like, oh, Quinn, I think you'll be interested in this, and pass it over to you.
He left that behind?
I don't know if it's his or not, or if it's one identical, but kind of just did a quick glance around to see what was left behind, see if anything suspicious was left on the ground. We're clear in that department at least from what I found, but I left a few things behind.
Which symbol is on it, or is there a symbol?
There is no symbol on it.
If I open it?
It's an empty pocket watch. There's no face, no gears, but it looks like there were. Roll me a investigation check for me.
My passive is 18.
Okay. It looks as if it was tampered with.
20.
You get a distinct magical aura about it.
Ritually casting identify.
There's chronergy magic on this. It's lingering and fading fast. But exactly what the magic is, can't quite put a finger on it. In the bags, you find...
You don't have to do it now. That's just what River's doing.
Okay. Okay. I will post it in our chat for you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. What are the rest of you doing?
Drinking free beer.
I would imagine I probably finished
Yeah, it was.
what little dishes. If kids are still eating, they're gonna take care of their own. And
They
maybe
like
she-
a couple of them walk in, they see you, they're like, and then you like, you're like, "Oh, I'm not doing dishes." And they go over and they start doing their dishes.
I return to the group and take a swig of wine.
Okay.
I think Kira will probably turn in early
Okay.
for the night. Go find someplace quiet. Maybe not necessarily go to whatever room she's staying in at first. Maybe go out to the courtyard, but just a place where she can be by herself for a bit.
Okay. What are you going to do? Just gonna hang out by yourself for a bit. If you're gonna do anything, I'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can come back to me. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, before Lily announces what she's doing, River is going to give her an hour and then just kind of do a check-in message at about, like, and if she doesn't hear from her, then she'll follow up. But
Sorry.
just throwing
Go
it
ahead.
out there.
Go one more time. Sorry.
Before Lily announces what she is doing, River is going to give her an hour, and then she will send a message spell, just checking in.
Okay.
And if you want to know exactly what she'll say, I can present that, but it's just a pretty much a, you dead?